Hi guys, my name's Emily Kitchener. I am a professional makeup artist and certified educator. Today I'm going to be showing you a soft glam kind of party makeup vibe because I'm off to a cocktail bar tonight, so I wanted to share with you some of my favourite looks that I wear when I go out. Now guys, as always, I start with eyebrows first, and I'm going for the Got2B Glued Hair Gel. I've got my Spoolie, and I'm going to get some product on there. Not too much. Back of my hand. And then what I'm going to do is basically get all the hairs covered in the glue. And so how I'm going to do that is by pushing the hairs forward first and foremost, and then bring it up. Making sure everything is in place, and then as you can see, what I'm going to do is get my finger and just push the hairs up. A little bit. And then what I'm going to do with this brush is basically just bring the hairs down at the top there. Lovely. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Done pretty much. And then I've got my cotton bud, my micellar water. I'm just going to get a little bit of that product onto the cotton bud, nothing too much, and basically just get rid of that excess glue from around the brow, because what we don't want is to interfere with the foundation. Brows are done. Nice, quick as that, quick and simple, that's what we like. So I'm moving on to the base of my eyes today, which I'm going to use the P. Louise. This is a 2.5, slightly lighter than my skin tone, but not too much, to be honest. I want to keep it super soft, nothing too crazy. My round top brush. And then what I'm going to do is basically bring it right underneath my eyebrow, using that round edge there to come right underneath and bring it down. Completely covered, and I'm going to go and do the other side. As you can see, it looks a bit of a mess at the moment, so what we're going to do is blend that out. I've got a fluffy brush here. I'm just literally around circular motions, just going to be blending that out. Lovely. And now what I'm going to do is set that. I've got my sponge, I've got my Laura Mercier setting powder, and just a tiny bit of product. I am just going to be setting that so it doesn't move. Nice. Okay guys, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go for like a cat eye kind of look. So a really good way to do this at home, and I love doing it as well for like quickness, is getting some makeup tape, and I'm just going to stick it at the end of my eye. So at the end of the eye here, and then just direct it to where you would like the end of your makeup line to be. Sometimes I like to bring it up slightly further, but today I'm thinking more of like straight. Cool. Make sure that they are the same. You know what, one up here and one down here, you know? Wouldn't work out, guys. And then I've got a fluffy brush here. I'm gonna go and use my MAC bronzer, and basically, we're using brown tones. As you can see, I'm wearing chocolate brown. So kind of follow that vibe. Right at the end, I'm just going to bring it across, right up to the end of my eye, bringing it across. Same on the other side. You can go in once or twice, depending how pigmented you want it. What's good with a fluffy brush here is that you don't really want to have the product placement right now. We're quite happy for it to be quite sparse and blended. So, which is why we've gone for a nice fluffy brush. I'm using my P. Louise Identify palette. I'm gonna go for this brown and this brown today. Nice chocolate tones. And I've got a eyeshadow brush. I'm going with the lighter tone first. I'm literally gonna just bring it into the side of the eye here, bring it up. I really don't want anything too crazy heavy, but I just think this would go really nice with this outfit, so go for it. Then an even smaller brush, we're going to go in with that darker shade, and what we're going to do is come right out of here. Almost just use that tape to create that eyeliner effect. We're just going to smoke it out. And I'm going to bring it in to the sides here slightly. And what I'm going to do, back to my fluffy brush, I am going to be just blending this out. So you can see it's there, but it's super blended now, which is what we kind of want. An even smaller brush, I'm going to go for the even darker brown, and I'm just going to get right to the end of that tape and just bring it up halfway, the amount of height that I brought the other shade up. And then to the end of the eye here. Right, moving on to some lashes. I'm going to use these cute little halves. I'm just picking them off the pack. You can see those little plastic bits at the end there. We want to cut those off. Lovely. Now I've got my duo glue. Place. It's not what I need. Just a little bit there. And I'm going to let that set for a moment. Okay, let's remove the tape. Look at that sharp line. That's what I like. Yeah, really nice. Really soft, but beautiful. Okay, let's prepare the lashes. So I'm going to do some lash curling today. Without going too far back on the eyeshadow, we're just going to curl these for about 10 seconds. And then mascara application. Okay. To be honest, if you don't like wearing lashes, I think this is enough sometimes. I just like that little bit extra. Just by lifting your lashes and adding some mascara can just make you look so much more awake. I'm here for it. But then we add the lashes on and then it's just like, yes. Let's get rid of this makeup underneath our eyes. I've got my micellar water here. So I've just got like a cotton pad. I'm gonna put a little bit of micellar water on there. Just clean my face up a little bit. And then I'm gonna start with my primer, let that settle into the skin for a minute. So you really don't need a lot of this. While that's settling into my skin, I'm going to put these lashes on. So these half lashes are so easy to apply. Easy for me to say, I should say. Like, I know a lot of people struggle with putting lashes on, but I think the trick is, guys, let the glue set, look down rather than close your eyes, and then just literally drop it on there where you want it. What I'm going to do with this one is just lift it slightly at the end. Go with that cat eye look. Around, don't be scared, because where we've let that glue dry, it's not going to go everywhere. See? How nice does that look with this makeup though? Because obviously we've got that sharp line there, the smokiness, and then that little cat eye half lash. Beautiful. Lovely. What I'm going to do is just brighten the underneath of my eyes slightly before I put my foundation on. So literally just a little bit, not right underneath, just as you can see, because I have lines underneath my eyes, so I don't have to put a lot of product there, but this just helps brighten underneath your foundation slightly. And then if you wanted to add makeup underneath your eyes, you would do that at this point, but I'm not going to bother today. So I think this is honestly just enough, really. Right guys, I am going for an NW35 today, because I'm a bit more tanned. Foundation brush. Oh yeah, you can see that's fine with my skin tone today. Let's bring it down the eyebrows, through the eyebrows, and then let's sculpt out those brows first. Round circular motions, just blend out that foundation. Blending everything out, everything's matched in and looking nice. How glowy my skin is. I mean, I feel like there's a lot to do with this primer. The Tarte NW22. I'm just going to add our contour, so stick on the sides here, and I'll bring it slightly up as well. Do my nose, nothing too crazy, top of the ear, down, top of the ear and down. And neck. But with our soft glam today, I feel like this is quite a good amount. So what is the difference between a soft glam and a full glam? I feel like every makeup artist has a different preference with their soft glam and full glam. So the reason I'm saying this is a soft glam today, we're still full coverage, I still want it to last long, but like under my eyes, I'm not going to be putting any product like on my waterline or underneath my eyes, and like with a, I would tend to smoke it out quite a lot with a full glam, whereas I'm kind of keeping it more like this today. To touch on that. I find it really interesting because when I see other makeup artists post about their soft glams or full glam, I'm like, it's so different to maybe my idea of a full glam and a soft glam. Cool. How nice does that Tarte blend out? And it's really good concealer. Right guys, let's blend out this contour. We're going to be pushing that up. Okay, now at this point I'm going to add my blush. I'm going to go in with more of the peachy tone because I just quite like a peachy tone with my skin tone. There's quite a lot of product on there and I'm just going to tap that in. I quite like it a bit like that. Lovely, and now I'm going to set. I've got my sponge. You can see I've got a nice sharp edge here because I'm going to use that to help me bake the lower part of my face, right underneath that contoured area. Really going to be helping that contour pop even more. And what we're going to do is underneath the eyes, just tap it, because I don't like too much setting powder underneath my eyes. I find it can make my wrinkles crease more. There we go. Let's just tap it out, and I'm going to brush it away as well. So that's the difference between baking and setting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my medium brown with my tiny little brush here, and I'm just going to bring it into the corners here to complete that cat eye look. It's a difference. It's subtle, but I just think it looks lovely. Do it one more time. And get on the other side. Good way to do this kind of corner here is always go by up and come down. And then I like to just do a little bit on the bottom. Nice. Subtle but cute. Got a smaller flat top brush here. Let's blend out this nose. Bringing the dark down. then just tapping out that front. Perfect, that's enough for me. Okay, so just some finishing touches now. Liquid eyeliner pen, and I'm just going to basically go at the top of that lash. And then bring it up the side, very slightly. Mascara again. Just underneath, making sure those lashes are in those falsies. And then underneath, I'm just going to do like the sides, nothing too crazy. Lips. Again, I'm going to go for the chocolate brown vibe. I'm going to go for, do you know what? I've got so many of these lip liners, chocolate brown, and I can't find any of them. So this is what we're working with today. I'm actually going to blend it out with my flat top brush today. The MAC Peach Dark. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of this bake. Lovely, I'm really happy with that. Really nice, I think it's gonna be perfect for my outfit tonight. I'm gonna add, for soft glam, I wouldn't always add highlighter, but I think it's gonna look quite nice tonight. I'm gonna get my fluffy brush, I'm gonna go for the moonstone. I'm just gonna do a little bit here. Nothing too crazy. I mean, quite subtle. Use the smallest amount of product, but just kind of brighten it slightly. Really nice. I'm really happy with that. A bit of gloss and we are done. This is the matte glass. It's nice, to be fair. I always say to my clients, like, don't spend a lot of money on lipsticks, lip liners and glosses and things like that, because honestly, they all last exactly the same. I'm gonna set it again with some MAC Fix It. Fix me, MAC, fix me. I think it looks lovely, but I would love to know your opinions. I will put all the products into the comment section, and I would love to hear from you if you guys have given it a go. And yeah. Bye guys, I will be back very soon with some more tips and tricks and more makeup sessions.